It's time to fight every boss in the event. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome on back to Last Day on Earth as we continue checking out and what will ultimately be the finale of the Hunter's Journal, which has to do with none other than the Hunter's Instinct event going down over here, where we have actually completed all of the tasks that we need to do. So now we can just bing, bang, boom, go ahead and knock out every single boss battle that there is, except the Noble Deal, which we already did do in the last episode. So be sure to check that out if y'all want to see what the Noble Deer went down like. But otherwise, we got a bunch of boss battles ahead of us, so without further ado, let's go and do that as soon as we make our way over here into the other event that is going on and cash in on the 7th and final day of the anniversary bonuses, so that we can officially see just what this poster is like and how it works. And it does appear like we have to directly put it on at least a stone wall of some sort, and it does. Okay, this is actually a little bit interesting. It does appear like it can actually coincide with some other decoration that is by there, which actually is a first in terms of decorations. And okay, it has to actually, does it literally have to be on a stone wall and nothing else? Because it's not letting me put this down on like any of, okay, no, I can't put it down on a steel wall. So that's it just has to be like depending on what is placed in front of the steel wall, you can't actually put this on a stone wall or better. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna place it right here next to a bunch of the existing trophies that I do have, so we can see it in full glory up against a season reward from a long time ago in a galaxy long, long away. But without further ado, let's go and get into the hunt. And that adventure is gonna begin with us heading on over to the Limestone Ridge, where y'all can see that little eagle circling above is indicative of the fact that there's an active hunt. And today we begin with the White Wolf, a fierce and ruthless predator that we are going to be investigating and seeing exactly what goes down. So without further ado, let's make our way into the Limestone Ridge and see what this is all about. We are also one level away from maxing out the rewards of the event, so we will also be checking out the max level 40 rewards as well. But first, are you ready? I'm ready, baby. Actually, really quickly, let me just go and throw in a little bit of a hunting rifle weapon for, all right, time to go. Yeah, we want to make sure to have some sort of weapon with which that we can hunt. And actually, it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of help today, which is pretty sick. And also, I mean, it looks like I might be able to sneak up on a couple of these enemies here. Okay, it just looks like it's a gray wolf, so really nothing too crazy, nothing that a quick little sneak attack can't take care of. And I mean, might as well, so we can collect all the resources that they do drop. Actually, hold on, we are being now told that we need to examine the tracks, and I think the blood traces are leading to the lair of the big bad that we have to consider here. Now, all these gray wolves, is this guy actually gonna shoot them? Okay, that's actually sick. He can literally one-shot the gray wolves for us, dude. I love how freaking easy some of the stuff around this event can be. I know that it's not easy freaking start to finish. I know that there's obviously gonna be some difficult portions, but I do truly, one of the things that I really love about this event is kind of just the accessibility of it. And like, I mean, at the end of the day, this is something that if as long as you're high enough level to actually do it, the difficulty curve is very much so reasonable. And I mean, look at our boy over here just absolutely murking everything that dares get into our way, which I appreciate because that's less work for me. And there is something that it says there's a gear icon here, like I can investigate something, but I'm not seeing anything I can investigate. I am seeing a chest I can go ahead and open, so don't diddly mind if I diddly do that. And a band-aid that I feel like will definitely come in handy after we get into an inevitable tussle with some of these wolves. I'm gonna let my man over here do the shooting, because for some reason his hunting rifle's doing like 60 damage when typically they do like, I mean, last I checked, yeah, 55. I wonder if it's because I have that 10% damage buff and it actually increases damage as well for guns at the moment. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm gonna let him continue cooking because this means that it is at no cost of any durability of mine, which I do appreciate because that's less work for me and my resources. So thank you very kindly. And let's go and collect everything that these fellas are dropping. And let's see what's going on over here. The tracks have been examined via the dead guy, and now we can make our way and find the lair, and we'll see exactly what this is all about. Here we have another rabid wolf. Those are some bloodthirsty wolves. Yeah, can you shoot him, please, sir? Sir, am I gonna have to do this myself? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this part myself, apparently. He's like, I'm out of ammo, sir. Okay, you know what? I feel like it's got ammo. You still got ammo in that thing, but I don't know. I think that this is the lair. Now it's time for us to place a bait. We need to lure it out, and he is going to be placing the bait. And what exactly does this encompass? I'll go make a fire, and you place the bait. Am I gonna have to like 1v1 this guy? Why is he leaving me? Why do you have to make a fire? Wait. Wait. Why do I feel like it's gonna come running out as soon as this bait goes down? Like, come on, fam. Okay, no, it's actually now gonna be up to us to sit by the fire. Okay, I genuinely thought that this man was absolutely abandoning us. He is not. Actually, I guess we might need to wait for this like thing to kick in for a little while. He also has to walk over here, start the fire. We'll go ahead and pop a squat and let's see exactly what goes down. And now all I can do is wait. Let's warm up by the fire. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. You know, hunting down an alligator is a dream of mine. We'll make that dream come true. That would be my ultimate triumph of my life because it would be a victory over nature itself. I'm feeling it's gonna happen pretty soon. Yeah, it's gonna happen in about the next 15-20 minutes. Don't you worry. I'm gonna make your dreams come true, baby. All right, that's what we do over here at the Starsnipe YouTube channel, which is absolutely why you gotta make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell to stay in the loop with all things Last Day on Earth as we continue checking out all updates that are dropping for the game. And this man, where did this guy just go? Yo, this dude just completely disappeared. Am I going crazy or this man just disappear into the bush? No, because excuse me, he just abandoned us. I'm 90% sure we were just abandoned, brother. What? Well, I won't abandon you guys, so make sure you subscribe with that notification bell to stay in the loop with all things Last Day on Earth as we continue checking out everything the game does have to offer and keeping y'all in the loop about any new updates, anything coming up, any information that we get, and of course, as soon as the updates do drop, covering absolutely everything that we can about the updates, absolutely ASAP, so y'all can know what is going on, what to expect, and all that type of jazz. And the white wolf has been lured out, and it is just me fighting the wolf, it appears, so that, oh, what the heck? I'm being mugged! There's more wolves! Okay, he's causing bleeding! I'm bleeding and there's a lot of wolves and he's dead because he only had 200 health and he wasn't actually that terrifying. Where were you? What do you mean? I'm bleeding! Brother, this guy's the worst. I'm a little bit upset, but that's okay. A little bit of a pushover, this guy, but it's also just the second boss out of all the ones that we did have to fight thus far. And also do keep in mind that, I mean, we were being swarmed by a couple other enemies there. Obviously, the bleeding is something to keep in mind if you are battling him. But, I mean, other than that, it's pretty reasonable. Like that, only 200 health on that thing. The pure damage wasn't too bad. The bleeding side effect was definitely something to keep in mind. But other than that, I mean, it's not like he had a crazy amount of health or he was really doing anything too out of the ordinary, but I do feel like as we continue kind of climbing up the boss man ladder, that will continue to get a little bit dicier and dicier, especially by the time we get to the crocodiles, man. I feel like the crocodiles gonna be crazy, dog. But all right, back to the hunting grounds we go. We do also have some resources here, and actually all this wolf pelt plus this alligator skin that we got should be enough to bring us to the fabled fandangled level 40, which we require to get the last set of prizes that we can get over here from the hunting ground. So if we go ahead and return and talk to Isabelle, how are you doing? I have a black boar that I have hunted, or a black boar that I would like to hunt, actually. There's a Genesis field camp nearby. It's so loud in there. Go check it out. Maybe there's another unusual animal roaming around. You know what? I think there's a black snouted boar over there, actually. Just a little bit of a hunch of mine, if you ask me. Also, as y'all can see, we've got a ton of prizes from going up in the Ecologist reputation as well. And I mean, the prizes here really aren't the main allure of things. I'll just go ahead and take everything. Don't mind if I do that. Really the main kind of, I mean, obviously the gas cylinders level 39 are pretty nice, but really kind of the biggest pull out of what we are trying to do here is ultimately, the 5,000 battle pass points at level 40, but ultimately what we're actually trying to do is just turn in enough stuff so that we can make our way up to level 40 on the Ecologist reputation. And actually technically it's level 39, but apparently at 39, I don't know why, I don't know if it's like a little glitch or something, when you hit 39 you unlock all the level 40 stuff inside of this. So if y'all follow me over here to the trophy market, we now do have access to the sewing rack, the new decorative special storage item from this update that we'll be claiming. I'll also take that. And I mean, when in Rome, we also do have a blueprint for a drone module. Absolutely would love to take that. Thank you very kindly. And then the ATV transmission. I mean, it's hard to turn down one of those. And this is the thing as well about these trophies that y'all can see in this trophy market. These are one-time things that you can only get once. But then if you make your way over here to the other trophy market, these actually refresh every couple of minutes. And I will actually be able to get my hands on a Rottweiler puppy here in just a minute. But while we're at it, I'll go ahead and take some of these other level 3 dogs that we can get as well. Honestly, a little bit of the high-tech components, because why the heck not? And yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and do that because as we continue taking down these bosses, we also are going to be getting rewards in the form of quite a lot of those freaking trophies. So we're gonna have a little bit to play with. But without further ado, let's start making our way over to the Genesis Field Camp. And as we are doing that, y'all better make sure to go and start making your way over to that link at the very top of the description. And Twitch.tv /Starsnipe, where we are live every single Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, playing Last Out Earth, having a ball, having a blast over at Twitch.tv. If y'all do not know what time that starts in your local time zone, Twitch.tv /Starsnipe /schedule, another link near the very top of the description. We'll be able to go ahead and help you out once you know what time that starts in your own local time. That is the same time that we are starting every single week, same time, same place, every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So looking forward to seeing some of you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, over there where we got the face cam on, the live chat rolling, and just overall kicking the weekend off with some live Last Day on Earth that y'all can come and participate within, and overall just have a grand old time. But as a bit of a warning, whatchamacall, there are going to be a couple of Fridays that I miss here in the month of June because I'm going on a honeymoon. As y'all might recall, I talked about getting married in the last episode. Well, guess what? That happened. I'm a married man, and as a newly wed, a honeymoon is in order, so that might kind of interfere with a couple of streams, but like 100% by the time we're in July, we'll be back to your regularly scheduled programming, but there might be a few June streams missing as a bit of a heads up. But anyways, we've arrived here, and yo, this freaking truck over here is sick with the minigun up top. That's all that I had to say. Now it's up to us to talk to Ava. I haven't seen you in a minute. How the heck are you doing? What an interesting boar species. No reactions other than aggression. I recommend you keep your distance. I will not be doing that, don't you worry, Ava. I will be closing the distance as quick as I positively can. Is this gonna be the only, it's just one boar? Oh, okay, I'm stuck in an arena with the thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so there's also freaking acid everywhere, and okay, so it actually appears like he heals in the acid, but also if we can get him to charge into one of these walls, he will just go ahead and yeah, I mean, so I feel like the strategy here, we want to stay close to the edges and we want to get him to run into a wall, because then he will go ahead and we can do full damage to the black snouted boar over here. We can get a few shots off while we are inflicting that full damage. We'll go ahead and let him do one more shot off, and then hopefully, yeah, it looks like he hits you once, runs into the wall, and then you can do full damage to the black snouted boar, easy peasy, and I'll just go ahead and finish you off like that. And you are not dying, you are running away. Yo, no, you don't get to have multiple stages. This is bogus. Do I take you down? What do I do? Oh no, he just died on his own some. Okay, so he died on his own accord. I respect it. And hello to just a regular old set of boar tusks. Actually, nothing that special about that whatsoever. Was that really it, Ava? Really? I told you to stay away. You should have listened. I'm the only person studying animals in Genesis, so I know my work. At least someone at Genesis is doing something. Isabelle? I don't remember her. I remember a nice name like that. Interesting. So actually, as we progress through this little like event type thing going on, it looks like there's a little tiny bit of lore developing further with the Genesis faction and kind of this new Hunter faction that has made a little bit of an appearance. Because if y'all don't know, these Genesis folks, not only do they exist from the laboratory, but there actually have been some like story and background lore that has developed around them throughout previous seasons, back when seasons weren't just a glorified battle pass, but when seasons actually encompassed like a bunch of changes and actually had like limited time events going on that coincided with the season. So like, for example, Hunting Grounds, back in my day, this would have been a season, and the season would go 1-1 with a event that is going on, whereas now the seasons just constantly are happening and events come every couple of months or so. And hopefully we get some permanent content here in the near future soon also. I'm definitely waiting for that. But anyways, I digress. Isabelle, what's up? What, Ava? Who? Well, yeah, well, fine, I admit it. I lied to you. I was one of the poachers. But they are real barbarians. I escaped and grabbed a journal of someone from Genesis. If it has stash coordinates and I want to find it, I promise we'll split it all 50-50. Ooh, so we get to go check out a little stash or something? Well. I like a good stash. I could be intrigued into this. I want to see how this goes. Also, new blueprint, incendiary bullets. That's kind of lit. We got flaming ammo for the drone now. I digress. I will build that at some point, but let's go. That's actually a very dope thing. And Isabelle has spotted the charcoal fox nearby. We would like to study it. Let's bring it here. Oh, interesting. So we actually have to bring this particular species back to the hunting grounds? How's that gonna work? Do I have to like set up like specific traps here with my bear traps that I've got? What exactly did I have in mind last day on Earth? How is this gonna play out? No special location this time like the Genesis camp, although that was definitely sick. Instead we are going over here to the limestone spires, quite literally right next door. It takes all of 5 minutes to walk there or 4 seconds and 4 energy to run there. So truly not that bad. Also, by the time we get back there, it should be refreshed and we'll be able to turn in the rest of our alligator skin, and which should be more than enough points to get us to the level 40 in like the event pass, if that makes sense, but we'll get around to that in a moment here. Gerard, I said traps, let's go watch. Have I mentioned that they don't damage the skins? Oh, I've learned that myself, buddy. Don't you worry about that. Let's have a little bit of food over there and let's talk to you. All right, we want to now. Oh, what the heck? Okay, wait, he's taking care of me. He's got us covered. Okay, I did not realize that we had to worry about zombies in the bushes, but we do. Let's go ahead and equip our little zombie repellent here in the Kalashnikov 47. And we are examining the trap, and too bad there's nothing here. Let's keep going. I could have told you there was nothing there from a mile away, brother. Ain't jack diddly squat in that. But onwards and upwards we go, or I guess downwards and westwards more specifically. Another trap. What's inside of this one? And oh, there's the charcoal fox. Don't tell me it just ran past my back. It literally did just quite that. Actually, Detour, hello, how you doing? My name's Star. I see a chest. I open the chest. What do you got in store for me, big boy? A band-aid and a little bit of water. I'll take the water. I was starting to get a little bit thirsty. Also, I do want to just kind of see what do we have here, just like a fast biter. I do want to kind of peruse around these locations a little bit and see if there's anything like chilling on the sides or anything like that that we might have to worry about. Over here, we got a wild turkey, not interested in you. Fast biter over here, take you down. And then we got a fast biter over here, take you down. And another of these traps. Mr. Trap, what do you have in store for me? Look, another fox. And he continues running. I'll get it from the other side. Chase it towards me. So, okay. We have to chase it towards the trap. How the heck do we do that? I don't know where that guy just ran to, but I'm just gonna try to, okay, well, that thing just ran not towards the trap. It's actually just, it's going in whatever direction it freaking wants to go. It's actually going towards our friend. Let's just take down the fast biter here without spooking the fox. Is there really like, is there a way to do, ooh, zombie! What, okay, now I have to talk to Gerard. What happened? Did I accidentally kill it? Did it end up where it needed to go? What the heck's going on? Gerard, I need spiritual guidance. What's happening? Where is it? Did it get away again? It very well may have. Now I gotta find the lair. All right, that's enough running. The lair is nearby, I think, is hiding there. I mean, maybe I could see it. I ain't no lairologist. Ooh, this is a pretty lair. We can lure it out with some game meat. Catch a couple of turkeys. I need, by the looks of it, just one turkey. Ooh, a chest. They love just scattering these things about randomly, willy-nilly. I wonder if there might be a little turkey in here. No, just a baseball bat. Actually, nothing too crazy. All right. I mean, I killed a turkey at some point. Where'd that thing gobble its way over to? Ooh, another chest over here. I love getting sidetracked, man. It's my favorite side quest. Just side questing about. I wish one of these could have the freaking turkey meat, though. Oh, there we go. We got a turkey. Get back here, my boy. There you go. Thank you very kindly for your generous donation to the Starsnipe Fund. You will be remembered, Mr. Turkey. Don't you worry about that. And it's time for us to go ahead and plop this into its rightful place on... it looks like the ground, actually. There's really nothing that crazy we're doing. Oh, now I gotta fight off the wolves? What a beauty. Want to go with us? You'll have a new home. Except now we need to fight off the wolves. Protect him. Well, that was easy. I didn't have to shoot, actually. Our comrade would have done all the heavy lifting for us, but now we have befriended a fox. Woo! Why did not all of these guys drop meat? Is it because I accidentally shot some of them with AKs? I may have done that. I don't know. Gerard, what's going on here? Thank you for your help. Woo! Charcoal fox acquired, which now leaves us with 2 left. We are going for the big brown bear and then the alligator, a special alligator of some sort that we are going to be hunting down. Now that's the thing, the alligator doesn't seem to have like a special designation. All the other ones are like a brown bear, a black charcoal fox, like all these special variations. But for the alligator, just as alligator. So I'm curious to see exactly what is so interesting about this alligator. Time will tell, and we shall see. So let's go ahead and make our way back over to the hunting grounds and commence with exactly that quest. As we are doing that, I would also love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below about what y'all do think about the event in summary, how far y'all have managed to get, if y'all managed to complete it, because realistically speaking, I think a lot of y'all may have actually had the chance to do that. And I heard a strange rumble in the cave last night. There, again, except louder now. Will you check it out? Yeah, dude, I don't know what that just happened in the cave. That looked like, I mean, I don't know what it looked like. It sounded like, it felt like an explosion, an earthquake, a tsunami, some sort of natural disaster. That's what the heck happened in here. Is this where we're gonna be hunting the bear, dude? And it does appear like we actually have just had the new section of the cave open on up, and there is 1,000. Oh, what the heck is the bread? Dude, this bear's going crazy. He's throwing stalagmites or whatever the heck these things are called all about the place. Oh, that hurt. Oh, right in the gut. Okay, well, I gotta be careful. Oh, right in the gut again. That he doesn't freaking pull that special attack out of nowhere again, because I can manage doing damage to him like this, but I got a feeling if those stalagmites landed on my head, I mean, I might not be here to talk about it, but it looks like that might just be his kind of opening volley and how he opens up the battle, because after this, he seems to be pretty predictable and fight very similar to your typical bear, which means you are gonna die, just as I have hunted bears before in Last Day on Earth. Thank you, Mr. Brown Bear, for a heck of a lot of talons and for opening up this brand new section of cave that we can now use our iron pickaxes upon should we choose to go ahead and collect some more of these. Now, okay, well, we didn't have to go anywhere to fight this brown bear. Would you look at that? You'll love to see that. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you all in the comment section down below about what y'all overall think of the event, the difficulty of it, the rewards of it, and overall just the coolness factor of it. And personally, for me, another thing that I really kind of, I mean, y'all know me, I always talk about this. I really do hope some aspect of this event does kind of stick around after the event is over. You know, whether it be some of the new animals they've added into the game stick around in existing locations, or even like another thing that I would really love to see happen would be this event itself coming back every once in a while. You know, the Hunter's Instinct, nothing about this, like, I don't know, man. I think this is something that could come back as like a monthly event, and even like it could, like, people could continue progressing through it. But also, that's another thing that I guess kind of counteracts that, is like the level of difficulty of this event was so much so that like it's pretty reasonable to expect a lot of people actually would have completed it, even like free-to-play players. Like, there's nothing inherently like crazy difficult about this. You know, and that's kind of like what I've noticed out of like some of the more recent events, which I do like. They're very open-ended, and it does feel like a lot of people are truly able to participate in them because they're reasonable difficulty and all that jazz, which truly is kind of like a nice change of pace. And hello, Gerard. What? There's been a bear nearby this whole time. Well, thanks for dealing with it. No problemo. I heard the poachers were looking for the bear. Ask Isabelle about them, and the brown bear hunt is over, and now it's time for us to find out from Isabelle about, it just says, actually, it literally just says go to Forgotten Wetlands. That's the entire quest. Okay, wait, now it says talk to Gerard, but now it says go to Forgotten Wetlands. I'm going to the Forgotten Wetlands, but as I do that, yeah, let me know what y'all think about the event as well in that comment section down below in terms of like the difficulty versus the rewards and overall the coolness factor of it. I'm not gonna lie, this was a very cool event, and I do think the last couple of events we have gotten in Last Day on Earth are very cool. Between this, the winter event, I forgot what happened before the winter event, but I do recall another cool event happening before then. It does feel like we've really had like a good string or a good run, but the unfortunate part is they're typically like 2 to 3 to even like 4 months apart in between events. Oh, we had the Lunar New Year event as well. It does feel like the events are spaced out like 2, 3, sometimes even like 4 months apart from each other. I feel like typically around 3 months seems like a good estimate. So it's almost like we get one event per season, and we haven't really gotten permanent content in quite a while. So I really hope that they don't forget about that and that we do get some more permanent content, because ultimately that's kind of the driving force for like existent, like kind of Last Day on Earth moving forward. Because these temporary events, like, unless they come back periodically, they're just kind of one-time things. So hopefully, at the very least, they can find ways to incorporate things around these events where they have a little bit of longevity, and that they kind of, you know, at least some part of them exists past the event itself. Like, even for example, like some of the attachments here, because I'm not gonna lie, for a few weapons like the bow and the spear, the attachment from this new update does actually make them a little bit stronger. But I digress. I mean, we do have bear traps and stuff too, but I don't know. I'd love to hear y'all's think about that in the comment section down below as well, and see what y'all think about it. What up, Gerard? You won't believe it. I finally tracked down that alligator. Just one? I've tracked down like 3 at a time in here, man. It ain't nothing crazy. Who busted this boat up? I don't know. The alligator, maybe? I can't imagine they'd be too happy about trespassers. The alligator must have bitten it in half. Wow! That'd be a big alligator if it could bite a boat in half, brother. Oh my goodness, that's a very big deer that has been mauled alive by an alligator. That monster crushed its bones. Yeah, it did. Woo! Alligator! Is that it? No way that was it. Was that the alligator, or was that was just a random alligator? Okay, so there's a difference between the alligator and just the alligators that show up, you know? I believe Teeth Barer lives in the swamp. I'll make a bait. Oh, his name's Teeth Barer. Okay, so he does have a special name, and we are being swarmed by a bunch of zombies, and I'm just gonna go ahead, bring out the AK, take care of things the old-fashioned way, you know what I mean? Oh, hello, Teeth Barer! You are, I mean, is he about to kill our friend, or is our friend about to 1v1 him? No, he definitely just did a lot of damage to our buddy. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, this is bad, but there are luckily plenty of places that we go ahead and roam around. This man has a lot of health. Can you come back to life, sir? Oh, wow, that's a big hit. Can you come back to life, please? I don't want to 1v1 this guy. Okay, Gerard, buddy, I need you to get back up. You really banged me up. I need some rest. No. I need your help. And as you lure the beast and finish it, it's not as strong now. Brother, don't do this to me. Come on. You gotta 1v1 this 1,500 health alligator, this absolute monstrosity of a being. All right, well, oh, and he has friends. He has siblings, he has little brothers. Oh, I'm so sorry, little brothers, y'all gotta go too. I'm mainly here for Teeth Barer, but y'all are collateral. And this guy, I mean, at the very least, I can't outpace him at a decent pace over here, so as long as we can go ahead and kind of outrun him a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie, if I did not have the hunting rifle and we actually had to use like some melee weapons and stuff, this would be a bit more of a tougher battle. And I could see how kind of as we kind of ramp our way up into some of these later battles, they do get a bit tougher if you don't have the proper weaponry to take them out. But luckily, we had the hunting rifle saved up. And actually, here's the thing. I mean, that hunting rifle pretty much got us through that battle. So if you got the hunting rifle through just doing the events and stuff like that, like through doing the event battle pass type thing or whatever it is, I mean, you do get a hunting rifle through that, and you would have been able to, if you saved it for the right situation, I mean, this right here would have been prime time to bring that thing out to play and kind of do some big damage. And he's dead. I can't believe it. My dream has come true. Thank you for helping me with that. No problem, man. You're pretty good at dealing with predators. I'll give you that. I'm gonna go home, bandage my wounds. Yeah, you look like you might need that, buddy. And I need those 1,000 trophies, leaving us now with 3,500 trophies at our disposal, with which we can go and claim various trophies. And do that we will, because there is going to be Isabelle's old friends. Hold on. We get a little bit of clarity here, a little bit of further story development at the end of the season, because we finished all 6 hunts, but now at the end, Isabelle has some old friends that we are going to encounter. If I've learned anything about friends in Last Day on Earth, it's best to meet them with an AK-47 in your hand. You know, the types of friends that you make in the wasteland. Better safe than sorry, as some might say. And what the heck is gonna be going on in here? We gotta talk to Gerard first and foremost, and everyone's like kind of up around here. What's going on, Gerard? Isabelle's nowhere to be found. Her stuff is scattered all over the place. The poachers must have captured her. Yo, nobody captures her. Let's follow these animals' traces. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we gotta examine the few traces over here. There's one trace there. Oh, I mean, I guess while I'm at it, when in Rome, even though Isabelle's kidnapped right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of turn in all this stuff here so I don't have to carry it around, because we might be getting some good loot out of where we're going. So I remember Isabelle talking about a cache or something like that. And then also, when in Rome, I'm gonna collect a few dogs over here. Thank you very kindly. My inventory's full. I guess it is filled with like various weapons that I've collected here. All right, why don't we go ahead and eat a little bit of food, get rid of that right there, and that freed up a couple of slots and stuff. I go ahead and get another level 3 dog, and I'm a sucker for some of this stuff. Okay, really quickly, went ahead and put some stuff in temporary storage because I definitely want some bricks and I definitely want steel plates. Those are 3 of my favorite resources right there, and I would like to stockpile them to the max. But all right. Let's go and examine the other trace of the incident here. We got some notes. Gerard, I found the stash. It's where we met for the first time. I won't name the exact location. I'm afraid my old friends have found me. I hope you'll understand where to go. Go to the oak coppice. Coppice? I've never actually seen that word before in my entire life. I've lived a pretty long life, dude. About 26 years of it. Never encountered that word in my life before. This is the first time for everything, and that's what y'all get to experience over here. You know, during some of your irregularly scheduled Last Day on Earth Starsnipe content. We get to experience firsts around these parts in the place where Isabelle and Gerard first stumbled upon a rare animal. Isabelle mentioned it in her note. Looks like that's where the poachers captured her, and the poachers, well, they're gonna have to pay. As I said, you know, what's better than 1 AK? 2 AKs. I think we're ready to deal with the issues at hand. Isabelle! I am coming for you, baby. Don't you worry. I am prepared to save the day. Actually, I'm kind of the sidekick that's saving the day. The main character is the AK-47. Let's see what he can go ahead and cook on up. We gotta find Isabelle. Hello. Keep up the shoveling, keep digging. Hey, ho, hey, ho. Get out of here if you want to live. Oh, brother, you don't know who you're telling that to. You're telling that to the wrong person. You telling that to the wrong person, baby. Oh, okay, they're doing a little bit of damage. Not enough, though. Hey, you Twitch, nobody move or I'll blow our brains out. That's not nice. Don't do that. Come on now. I take half the stash, you can have the rest. Oh, let's go! Whoa! Random boar saved the day! He's gonna go down in channel history as a bloody legend. What's up, Isabelle? Any words for me in saving your life? No, I just get to examine the stash. Shovel required. I don't have room for a shovel in my inventory. I got room for a shovel in my inventory. Let's get to digging. That stash almost cost me my life. Take it! I don't need it. All right, I'm happy to take it, Isabelle. I prefer dealing with animals. Maybe I'll get into Genesis and hey, we got some pretty solid loot over here that can go towards none other than building up a bit of a drone. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected more, but hey, you get a little bit of loot that can help you kind of put together some drone stuff between the coil, drone replacement battery, energy cell, drone parts and all this stuff. Actually, the resonator's pretty cool. I mean, all in all, a decent little haul. I mean, not the best thing in the world, but also not the worst by any stretch of the imagination. So I'll go ahead and grab that for now. I'll come back for the rest of the stuff because I do believe that this stash will actually stick around until the event itself is over. So we're in no rush to get back to it, but I will double check that here as we leave to get back to our base. But there you'll have it, the conclusion of the event. Essentially, once you beat the last boss, you get a little mini bonus of some Seaburn armor, which is pretty good, especially if you're planning on doing a Bunker Bravo run or waiting for a Bunker Bravo event to come around. Also, actually, you gotta be careful and you gotta run back to that. It does not actually last, so make sure that you head over there with enough stuff to take down all the raiders that are surrounding her and enough room to claim your thing. So I'm gonna double back and grab that. But first, really quickly, why don't we go ahead and actually, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, yeah, let's go ahead and redeem a bunch of these dogs. That'll free up a little bit of inventory room. Absolutely, that will. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone, and welcome to the doggy crate. Y'all will grow up slow and steady, and then I don't, oh, that's, we're being swarmed by zombies, aren't we? Okay, well, that's okay. While that happens, we do have a brand spanking new type of thing that can be put on a plank floor, or it has to be put on a plank floor, I should say. So we need to find a place where the plank floor can exist, and right now, for the time being, I'm putting that smack dab in the middle of my office because why the heck not? That's where I decided it's going to go, and this is where it goes. And we now have access to this sewing rack where actually, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like all of these various items we can put into the sewing rack. And if y'all don't know how these decorative items work, essentially, we can stack them to obscenely high numbers, and I'm looking forward to doing exactly that. So if you'll excuse me, first things first, why don't we go and I'm gonna put this over here, then put away a few of these extra items over here inside of our resource warehouse. We got a little bit of inventory room freed up, about 2 rows of it. That should be plenty for us to go grab some resources and show just how high this stuff can go. And actually, I'm gonna take everything out of here, and all this stuff should be able to stack in there. So now essentially what I'm gonna be able to do is, while looking swiggity swag as we do it with a super cool looking chest, we can also stack things very, very high inside of the sewing rack if they fit the criteria for the special items that the sewing rack does hold. And y'all got a preview of those as we went ahead and opened things. So essentially, this entire chest I have with leather, instead of being a chest dedicated to leather, I can just throw all of these, right? All of these into our new decorative chest that we have gotten. Y'all can see it stacks to 200 per stack. And essentially what that means, especially if you're running low on storage room, is that you can now move some of your storage items from being over here in dedicated racks over into this decorative rack, and as a direct result of that, free up storage in your other regular chest that can hold everything, while again looking very cool. And I gotta find a kind of like fitting place to throw this because it doesn't belong in the middle of my office, but I think that might have to do with a little bit of base redesign work that I gotta think about just a tad bit more. So I'll be doing that and trying to figure out where exactly that fits in the greater architecture of the wild Starsnipe base. But with that said, with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's going to start bringing us to this episode of Last Day on Earth, and ultimately an end to the Hunter's Instinct event. An awesome event. I had such a great time with this event. It is going to be a bummer to see it go, but hopefully it does return in some capacity, and hopefully as the event ends, we still see some remnants of it around in the game, and it's not just gone and lost to the winds of time forever. But again, time will tell. I don't have the answers for that. All I know is that I'm constantly asking that, you know, we get something a little more permanent in the game, because it's pretty much been now a year since we got the transportation hub. And since then, nothing permanent has been added to the game. It's all this limited time stuff, which is fun to do. But, you know, I feel like we need some sort of new permanent content. And I think I speak for all of us when I say that. I do love these events when they do come. I do love the fact that they're so accessible. I do love that even for free to play at lower level levels, great opportunity to have fun and get great loot while doing it. But man, the fact that it's 2 weeks and they're gone, you know, I wish there was just something longer lasting about some of the stuff that's being added into Last Day on Earth, but I've been preaching that for like a year at this point, man, even longer. So who knows if anything I'm saying is making a difference, but I'm expressing how I feel, and I would love to hear how y'all feel in that comment section down below as well. This is our wrap it up for you for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.